gonna eat this cake, huh? But I guess you can. Like you say, hey, this is what we do. So.
Yep. I tried to make videos of me cooking, my dressing, and all of that. It didn't work.
Yeah, because you don't really like doing videos.
Well, I couldn't hold the video and show what I was doing.
On the stand, dear. You have a video. You have your little stand. By your little tripod. Again, little desk tripod. You'd be good to go.
I suppose.
So, make sure your face is in the camera. All of your yellowness. Is your mic on, man?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Hopefully it won't.
But
I guess it's sitting pretty.
I don't like how it is. But look how it keeps falling over.
Well, it ain't going nowhere. That's for sure.
That's not the problem.
Well, it's pretty much. Just leave it there. We'll make
but now it's gonna be rubbing up against my sweater. See?
No, it's not gonna be bouncing off of you. It's not rubbing anything.
But yours not moving.
Because I have a collar. I have a button-up shirt.
Can I move it?
Do what you like, dear.
I'm gonna see if it'll go somewhere else.
Do whatever you want.
I'll take it up there either.
Yeah, I was wearing loose clothing here.
I hate it.
Yep, go ahead, put it on there. Yep, here we go.
Yeah.
And it's gonna slide again, but we'll see.
Am I in the shot?
Yeah, you're all in there. You ready now? Can we begin? Can we start? In 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Love, Life, and Marriage with the Woods. I'm Saiko.
You do that?
I'm Saiko. That's who I am. Who are you? Can you talk?
And I'm Sharon.
And welcome to our channel. Please like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell at the bottom of this video. That way, whenever we go live, you'll be one of the first to view it. Also, like to support the ministry financially, you can do so through the donation information below at the bottom of the video. And if you'd like to support BCV merchandise, you can do that also through the merchandise link below. Ms. Woods, are you going to finish eating your breakfast?
Well, I wanted to.
You said you were ready, so the Bible said to be ready in season and out of season. That's what that Bible tells me. My Bible says you're not ready. You said you were. So we're headed to church, and this video is going to be pretty much my wife's video. But first,
It is.
this is post Thanksgiving, so hopefully everyone had a blessed Thanksgiving. We had a great time, and just really enjoyed ourselves in our family. Came over to the house. All of our children were together. And we always value that. We always cherish that. We've always talked about one day having all of our children come together in one place, and we spend the holidays together. And the Lord has been gracious in answering our prayers with that. So we had all of our kids, all 6 of our kids, our 2 grandsons, our daughter-in-law, and we even had two church members come that we attend fellowship with, the Bells. And Kim and Ashley Bell, they came over. Shout out to them for coming and fellowshipping and having a lot of fun. We had a great time.
My face hurt. I was laughing so much.
We had a really, really good time. There's never a day when our kids come home and come visit. I'm talking about from the oldest to the youngest, where we're not laughing, or we're not cracking up, and our face ain't hurting, or our stomach is not hurting. It's always hilarious time. So you would definitely, if you have family and you have children, like ours, then you know what we're talking about. or if you visit family and friends, you know what we're talking about. There's never a dull moment. So we've definitely been blessed with that. This is the final day of our leftovers.
Is it?
Yeah, yes, it is.
I guess it is.
Yes, it is. We're not.
Because we're not. But well, some stuff you have to get thrown out.
Yes. We're not the only ones, unfortunately. Or that you're gonna go to the urgent care. But we can't. This is it. Today's the last day. Today is Sunday for us. By the time we watch this video, we're recording this video Sunday. Today's the last day.
I made this stuff on Wednesday, didn't I?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you started making it Wednesday evening.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we're not doing it anymore. So whatever is not consumed, we're gonna be like the Israelites. We got to discard. We got to burn it.
And I had to make another ham.
Yes, we did. Ham was good. I told you. I'm just gonna say publicly. My wife has. I mean, your macaroni game has been. She did it this year. She did it this year. She really did. I mean, the macaroni was delicious. I mean, cheese, all of that, everything. I mean, we only got like about a third, about that much left.
Yeah.
Had 2 pans. My son had brought some.
Yeah.
And that was gone. That was gone the first setting.
Round. Yeah.
That was gone. That was wiped out. And then so we had our pan left, and our pan is pretty much that's gonna be gone for the rest of the day. That it won't even last. That's gonna be it. So we had our second ham. My wife made that yesterday. No, Friday. We did it Friday.
Yeah, it was Friday.
Friday. She put it on Friday, and so we have a little bit of that left. But that'll be for dinner tonight, along with a few sides. But yeah, we're not doing it anymore. That's it. That's it. And ain't nothing else. So yeah, just get ready to cook Monday, ma'am. Get ready.
I'm not ready.
Okay, well, get ready. We're not cooking. We're not having no more leftovers. How far do you all go with your leftovers for Thanksgiving? What's the last day?
Do y'all wait until everything is gone, or do you say, okay, 3-4 days, that's it?
Or it's Sunday. It's the last day Sunday.
Yeah.
I mean, then that way, because I can understand for women, for your wives, women, mothers who cook. If you want to make Sunday the last day because you ain't worried about cooking nothing, then I can get that. So is Sunday the last day, or you try to stretch that thing for Monday? I hope you don't, because that's just being wrong.
You saw on Facebook where somebody made a sandwich out of leftovers.
What they
had turkey, ham, greens, macaroni and cheese, all in between some bread.
So they did a Thanksgiving po' boy, huh?
Yeah.
But yeah, so we enjoyed our Thanksgiving. We really did. So I hope everyone else did too. So now we are in the Christmas season.
Yep.
I kind of was in the Christmas season before Thanksgiving officially hit. I was playing some Christmas music, on the low. But now it's officially Christmas.
It's official now?
It's official now. It's Christmas. It's officially Christmas season now. So
what makes it official?
Because people tell you, they tell you, it's too early. So basically, some people say the day after Thanksgiving, or the day of Thanksgiving, or midday. Then the spirit of in my mind. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. If you're black,
Oh my goodness.
In my mind. Yeah, come on. So that's when people say, we did it, on the 25th? Yeah.
This year it was, yeah.
Talking about Thanksgiving, yeah.
No, it was the 24th.
Yeah, so
24th.
November 25th, they say pretty much the day after Thanksgiving, that's when you can, do your thing. So, but anyway, I just enjoy spending time with our children. They're growing up right before our very eyes, and we just been amazing what God has been doing with our family. So, but we've been experiencing some things, and my wife wants to share her observations, her perspective. So this video is going to be Sharon's video. she wants to let y'all into her world on things that she has been dealing with, experiencing, wanting to address, all of that. So I kind of started off for you, and that way you can just go right in it. I had been on a 2-week suspension on YouTube for a video that I had posted back in 2021 that YouTube found, and they flagged it, gave me 2 strikes. So now I have 2 strikes on my personal account, not on this one, but on my personal BCB account on that channel. So I got 2 strikes. 3rd strike, permanent, suspension and removal of my, of my channel. After that, that 2-week, suspension, our daughter, Nyla, she was on suspension at her previous job at Chick-fil-A, of all places, for 2 weeks. So I was on suspension on YouTube. She was on suspension at Chick-fil-A. And of course, we didn't care for how she was, treated, but God ended up supplying her need, and now she works. Now she works at Best Buy, and and she really enjoys working there so far from what we've seen. And she said that she's been learning and grasping, and it just adds more to her resume and to her experience. But I was trying to, or I had noticed when I've been trying to go live and do live streams, I'm not able to do so. So that's why y'all haven't been seeing any video content from me in the past 3 weeks. Normally on weekends is when I try to crank out content. I've not been able to do so. Not sure why. So what we did last weekend, was it last weekend?
It was it last weekend?
I want to say last weekend. Last weekend we went and purchased that. Yeah, it was last weekend. It was last weekend.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, it was last weekend. We ended up purchasing Wi-Fi equipment, the modem, the router, mesh router.
Yeah.
Mesh router. You know what a mesh router system is where you have different routers around your house. So,
which we didn't need.
Can we come to find out? But we were told by a representative at Best Buy that this will work great for our house, and of course Shannon is looking at the square footage and what it what it is compatible to. See, wait a minute, our house ain't that big,
right?
Yeah, we have a 5-bedroom, 2-story, but she's like, okay, well, we don't know almost 7,000 square foot house, 6,500 square foot house. We don't have that. That was from one of the mesh, systems, right?
Yeah.
So we picked the Pro. It's called the Eero Pro. Still covered a lot of square footage that our house is not, it's not that big. Big enough, but not that big for it to be that. So plugged it up. I'm thinking it was gonna be good to go. Still not able to live stream. Getting one bar, and of course y'all have been seeing it. It was grainy. It was lagging. Not able to have a good picture, all of that stuff. So of course, very frustrating. And it was all during the time of me wanting to do live videos and do live content regarding our daughter's experience and my commentary on
Chick-fil-A. That's when it started.
My wife believes that's when it started.
Right.
This is when the enemy did not want me to expose Chick-fil-A. And you really believe that?
I do. I believe that because look at the timeline. When we started the first time we attempted to allow Nyla to speak, we had to shut it down because we couldn't get bars. We could not get any signal
at all.
So, and people was telling us that, we were clear, but you weren't. You were grainy, we weren't. And so it was like, okay, so we just shut it down that night, remember?
Mm-hmm.
And
that was Friday night.
So then I guess Saturday is when we went and bought the the Euro, whatever it's called.
Yep.
And we installed it ourselves. And we were told that, we went through all the steps. We called Xfinity. We did all that. And had everything supposedly hooked up. And still. But then she did hers. We did hers the next day, right?
Did it on Sunday.
We did it on Sunday.
Sunday night.
Okay, Sunday night. Okay.
Saturday I did a premiere. I did a premiere video because I was able to, I'm able to upload videos that I pre-record.
But no live streams.
But I can't do live streams. I cannot do live streams. I don't know why. And you would think when I was doing my response videos, about the mob and all these accusations that I had earlier this year, I didn't have any Wi-Fi or connection or upload, issues.
And now all of a sudden we can't do that. You can't do any live videos. And I told him, I said, you know what? I'm frustrated. I'm mad because I'm like, okay, well, what is the Lord trying to show us? What is He trying to tell us?
You think you're telling him not to deal with Chick-fil-A?
I don't know.
You think you're telling him not to expose his chicken?
No.
Oh, okay.
But there has to be a reason, and I believe that there's some kind of spiritual reason behind why all of a sudden. And then we took that back and got the thing that we were going to get in the first place.
Yeah, the Nighthawk. We have a Nighthawk. And we have the Wi-Fi 6, we have the Cat 6 hardwire, Ethernet, we got all that, so it can plug directly to the motor right. We did a speed test. My speed on the download is between 325.
Yeah.
The upload side, 41 or 42.
And he said it's supposed to be a what?
We have the gig plan.
That's the plan that we have.
We have the gig plan. He said the technician checked the tap. He said we have a direct feed to the house.
Right.
We have no one else.
Because the pedestal is in our yard.
Pedestal is in our yard. You have nobody else interfering with it. No, there's no other connections on that line but us. He said he's getting a 1 gig out on his readings. So that should be coming to our house. I'm getting 41.25 on the upload side. And that's what a direct connection.
Direct connection.
That's what a direct connection. Now, one brother had said, he gave me an email. He said that some of this stuff, if it's over 35, you should be having a good connection. I got 41, but I'm still not getting, a good connection. All of a sudden, just for the past 3 weeks, have not been getting anything as far as successful connectivity. So I told my wife, I said, can you imagine if this were my sole means of living? This was my life. This was my livelihood. And so basically I have not been able to do videos for 3 weeks. I have not been able to go live for 3 weeks straight. So I don't know. I'm just
like, why, Lord?
Yeah, I know.
Why?
I don't know. I'm just like, okay. So that's why you haven't really been seeing us live, particularly myself, on weekends because of what we have been experiencing. I don't know if we need to change provider. I don't know. I don't know. We've been with Comcast
since we moved.
Yeah.
No, because before we moved, we had Direct TV.
That was at the old house, wasn't it?
Yeah, I said before we moved.
Okay. So we've had Comcast for 6 years.
Yeah.
And I don't know what's going on. So anyway, that's what we've been dealing with. So, but what are some other things you've been frustrated about these past few weeks? You said that we people had been who I had supported and who I had helped build their channels. Their numbers have been
Yeah, when you told me that, I was like, you know what? I was a little perturbed.
Same ones who I helped, the ones that have been trying to tear me down, they're never. And I'm like, I don't care about the number, but we talk about the principle. How is it, kind of like the Psalm 73 8 said, how is it these people up here, they doing this, doing that?
Yeah, when I see the wicked prosper, yeah, I get upset. It bothers me, okay? It bothers me. And I guess the other thing that bothers me is that it's like I can't do anything about it.
Nope.
I can't do a darn thing about it. And
Nope.
I have to
But pray.
Pray and wait.
Yep.
And sometimes I don't like that.
Yeah.
But
So.
that's the season that we're in at the moment. And then my husband always tries to help me to look at things from the glass half full perspective instead of the glass half empty perspective. So I try to remember that at times, but it doesn't always work.
No, I mean, but that's life. We all have our moments. But I'm not really. I'm not angry, but I know that there's something behind this, and we don't know what it is. I do believe. I agree. It is spiritual.
Mm-hmm.
It is spiritual, but I don't know. With this homeboy, you might as well just wait till I get you. Wait, homeboy, you might as well just wait. You can get on my bumper all you want. Ladies and gentlemen, the speed limit on this beltway is 70. I'm doing 80 right now, just trying to pass up a car. Okay, I got this clown behind me on my bumper as though he's 5'0". Homeboy, you gonna have to get around until I can get around. Simple as that. But anyway, so I know it's spiritual. We just don't know, why it's happening the way that it is, and how it's occurring the way that it's been occurring. It is not coincidence. It's not that. And but all of a sudden, just these things that have been occurring, that's been happening. That's why we are, like this inquiring and wondering, like what's really going on. Man, what about that dude? So, but what do y'all think? Y'all been watching our videos and particularly on my channel, and that's what's been going on. We need to contact the Geek Squad and have them come out and check it out.
So
had them do that too.
So we went back yesterday. We took the other thing back. We took that back and got the, what is it called? Nighthawk. With the dual thing. It has the modem and the router connected together.
Yep.
Which is what we were going to do in the first place, but we didn't. So now we have that, and we'll just call Geek Squad and tell them to come out here.
But my speed is still the same.
Right. And I don't understand that, especially when they came out and tested everything and said that we should be getting this, and we're not.
So I don't
know if placement is an issue, but placement has never been an issue because it's always been upstairs.
Yep.
So I don't know if we have to move it back downstairs, but I don't know.
Yeah, but again, I had connectivity before up until 3 weeks ago.
Right. Everything was going fine
until this Chick-fil-A situation popped off.
Up until.
And I'm serious. That's when we just like, okay, what is this? So, not trying to be spooky, not trying to be hyper charismatic, not trying to see the devil behind every little thing, but he is the God of this world.
Yep.
He is the God of the universe, but he is the God of this world. And just we just find it to be rather baffling, to say the least. So.
Yep.
But what else? Anything else you wanted to share with the audience about what you've been doing? How are you on your tasks and stuff?
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Y'all, I have been home. I have been home now for over a month, right? And this is just me being honestly speaking. Some things I have done, other things I have not done. So yeah, it's gonna have to be some rearranging taking place
What does that
because
mean? I don't know what you're talking about.
I gotta find another schedule because the one I currently have is not working.
You're not even doing the one I'm telling you about, have you?
What are you talking about?
I mean, you say you got to find another schedule. What schedule did I recommend you to do?
I don't know.
So you're not. Okay. All right. Just wanted to know because apparently you have it. So there you have it. All right. So.
Yeah. Anywho.
Yeah. So So we are almost at church, but Nala has been doing well. And she's been taking things in stride. I mean, she's really been encouraging me. I have been the one that's been having, I think, more moments than I have been expecting. Because, just as her dad, I want to make sure that she's protected. And I guess that's another thing. I mean, when we see our children being unfairly and unjustly treated, and we know that's life, and we know that, we can't shield them from things. But I do believe that for fathers, especially if fathers are in their children's lives, it just causes me to be more alert, and it also causes me to make sure that my kids know that I'm there for them, and that they hear the affirmation from their father, they hear the affirmation and support from the father. I mean, a lot of people, we minimize how important men are in the home. And like we had talked about, that's a nice Corvette. Your color too, dear. Purple.
Yeah, I saw that.
We minimize how, the role of a father is in the home, especially when you see these things that occur. And she has been really dealing with that whole transition, because again, God allowed her to get that job, and
the same week
that a week after she was suspended, she
didn't waste no time either.
Oh no,
she didn't waste no time.
Oh no, she's not. She's not. She rather work than be at home.
Yeah, she don't like being at home.
Yeah, she wants to be doing something. She wants to earn money. That's her thing, and which is good. Just want to make sure she keeps her perspectives balanced and stuff, and don't wear herself out and stuff. So, but yeah, she has been taking this transition and has been really embracing it, and it has increased her prayer life and her spiritual walk with Christ as well too, she said. So she has been, I do believe that with that ordeal, she wouldn't have left, because she was more stressed out than a little bit being at Chick-fil-A. I think the demands that they look for in these young people are sometimes unrealistic, and some of these young people don't need to be in positions of authority and power, and that's one other thing.
And they don't properly prepare them for that kind of stuff.
They don't.
So
they don't.
When you're faced with certain things, you don't know you don't have the life skills to know how to navigate through some of those issues that you would have had you had more life experience. Right. But
and that's why I believe we as parents, we need to come in, and because like I say, we had to teach Nala. I mean, and we still are making sure that she controls or balances out her emotions. That she can't express herself to everybody, because not everybody is going to accept her or receive or understand where she's coming from. And we as adults, we understand that, but some people can twist those things around and make it look like you're the problem when we know that you're not. So but again, these are young people. They're in these positions, including my daughter, and they have to learn that you can make decisions that can affect other people's lives. And so just like with her, being lied on and being set up and all these kind of things, that affected her. But what if she was an adult and she had a career Those things. I mean, people don't understand that. Well, some people do. Some people don't care. But when you affect a person's livelihood through lies and because of jealousy or whatever the case might be, and if you don't know how to process those things right, then you can become bitter. You can become resentful. You want to take revenge. And so, I'm grateful that has not been her posture. Her only thing that we have been trying to warn her and help her is not to have your emotions on your sleeve. In other words, don't be emotional to where you start crying in front of these people.
Right.
Because even though Chick-fil-A is supposed to be a Christian organization, not everybody in there is Christian.
Right.
And we saw that firsthand.
You know that for a fact.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I believe that all of this has taught all of us, has stepped up our prayer game a lot more. And then also, even with that, I think we have seen God's hand move in this situation, from the beginning to even now. And I guess I'm talking to myself now, because I'm like, okay, well, I have to pray and continue to trust that even in this particular thing that we're facing now with the live streams and all of that, that God hears us and He knows what it is that we desire to do.
Right.
And He will answer. We just don't know, how He's going to answer.
Yep. Or when. Yep. So we just ask for y'all's prayers. I mean, and encouragement. And oh, by the way, thank you for the support, Sister Shireen. Thank you, sister, for your support and the gift that you sent and helping us get the live stream up. She sent a gift the other day. So I wanted to say thank you publicly for that. And we do thank those of you who have been supporting this ministry financially and have been consistent in that. We do appreciate it. We do appreciate that as well. And we will keep you all posted should things change or develop. But right now, this is what we are dealing with. We have live stream issues with the BCV channel.
Yeah.
And not really sure why, but any advice you all have, any techies out there that want to, walk us through this thing, but we're going to be contacting Geek Squad today and scheduling an appointment for them to come out and take a look at everything. Because again, we've done our part, so we're going to see.
We've done more than we thought we should have done.
It's in the Lord's hands via Geek Squad and Comcast and whoever else may be able to assist. But anyway, leave your thoughts about the video. We discussed a few topics. Let us know what you think. About the leftover thing, about the Chick-fil-A thing, about the live stream thing, all of that. Let us know let us know what your thoughts are in the comments below, and we definitely appreciate it. So that's our time. Thank you all for yours. But also listen again, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell as well. That way we can kind of get this notice and get the videos that we're putting out up for everyone else to view it and to enjoy as well too. So anyway, you all, thank you so much for your time. That is our time. We thank you for yours. And until next time, bye.